Welcome to the Ghana Research and Innovation Support Program's Coordinating Office. In this instructional video, I'll be taking you step by step through the standard operating procedures developed for the Ghana Innovation and Research Commercialization Center. That's the GIRC Center. Public research institutions, universities, and industries, collectively referred to as institutions, can also utilize these SOPs to improve the quality of their research outcome. This document outlines GIRC's approach to standardization and expectation of various units to maintain the validity, quality, and consistency of qualifications. One of the key mandates of GIRC is to ensure that it adopts international standards and ensures that research and innovations under its purview will uphold world-recognized standards. Also, it seeks to enhance the level of standardization and certification in the ecosystem by engaging actively with the key standardization and certification authorities, including the Ghana Standards Authority, GSA, and Food and Drugs Authority, FDA, and providing both technical and financial support to them to meet all the international requirements. By doing this, products and services that come out of the research and development space in Ghana will be compliant to the International Organization for Standardization, that's the ISO, hence can have access to wider markets. Rigorous standardization procedures implemented within and between units offer evidence of consistent practice and allows for standards evaluation across units. GIRC's standardization procedures and policy are designed to ensure standards are comparable. 1. Within units, that's satellite sites and third parties. 2. Between different provider types, that's universities, colleges, and employers, and also across different subject areas. This SOP applies to regulated qualifications and units. Now, let's proceed to better understand the concepts of standardization and certification. Standardization. The main objective of standardization is for the adherence of some standards, product specifications, or procedures. GIRC shall adopt the ISO definition of standards, which are the distilled wisdom of people with expertise in their subject matter and who know the needs of the organizations they represent. People such as manufacturers, sellers, buyers, customers, trade associations, users, or regulators. ISO defines standards as a documented agreement containing technical specifications or other precise criteria to be used consistently as rules, guidelines, or definitions to ensure that materials, products, processes, or services are fit for their purpose. GIRC will comply with these international certification standards. Most of the world's best-known standards are set by the ISO. It has issued many standards and established internationally recognized guidelines for almost everything. Renowned ISO standard certifications to be followed include ISO 9001 for quality management, ISO 22000 for food processing safety, ISO 14001 for environmental management, OHSAS 18001 for identifying safety hazards and control work-related risks. The Hazard Analysis and Critical Point, HACCP, for guaranteeing the safety of food and beverage products, raw material control, plant, process, employees, and environment. Certification. This is an essential tool that establishes credibility by demonstrating products and services that meet the customer's expectations. To ensure compliance with national and international standards, and also to confirm that any finished products is truly safe for sale, the standardization and certification process must be followed. Please pay closer attention. There are 5 successive stages in the process of standardization and certification of units, and they are as follows. 1. Pre-verification. This refers to the internal quality assurance procedures to pre-verify proposed assessment tasks before they are delivered. 2. Internal standardization. Assessments administered for staff of the various units. Internal standardization ensures the assessment decisions and recommendations for deliveries are grounded on common practices and understanding. 3. External standardization. Standardization proceedings is run by GIRC, of which diverse approved centers participate. Such events will provide opportunity to ensure the consistency of procedures between units and agencies. 4. External quality assurance. This procedure is for monitoring compliance and ongoing quality of each unit. It is to ensure all GIRC qualifications and units are subjected to robust center standardization, whilst approved centers contribute to the external standardization of their qualifications. And 5. GIRC internal standardization. This refers to the standardization of internal procedures and practices that guarantees that all external quality assurance of GIRC are running on the same standard. Success will be reached using a comprehensive report indicating steps in the process of standardization and certification. 1. Preparing or amending a standard. Prepare proposal for a new standard or amendment of the existing standard. Preliminary examination of the proposal by directorates of the standardization organization. Approval of the proposal by the division council of the standardization organization. Preparation of the draft standard by the technical or sectional committee. Review and editing of the draft standard. Widely circulates the draft standard, inviting critical review and comments. Examination of the comments and incorporation of the accepted comments in the draft. Approval of the draft by division council and general council. And published approved standard and disseminate. 2. Metrology program. This stage should be done in line with the National Standardization Authority procedures in instances such as verification of measuring and weighing equipment and instruments, calibration of weighing and measuring equipment and instruments, pattern approval of weighing and measuring equipment and instruments, and inspection of weighing and measuring equipment and instruments. 3. Testing program. GIRC will refer all range of testing services, including chemical, microbiological, and physical analysis, in case they are sent to the standard authority for testing, standardization, and certification. This will cover food, chemical, materials, engineering, drugs, cosmetics, and forensic samples. And finally, 4. Quality assurance program. All quality assurance processes will be done in line with the National Standard Authority procedures. The process includes product certification, consignment, factory or fish inspection, system certification, import and export certification, and finally, destination inspection.